And we are live. Long time, no talk. Good to be back.
Yeah, what's it been? A solid 5 minutes?
Yeah, somewhere around that. If you're watching this show, folks, we do a review show before we preview the next week's games. So we are currently doing the preview show where we're gonna do a little rundown of college football. It's getting pretty tight, and then NFL as well, which we've got some big games to talk about as well. So, fellas, we're getting to that point in the season where college football is winding down a little bit before it has its big finale, and the NFL is just getting tighter and tighter by the week, like we just talked about.
It we obviously just touched on it a couple minutes ago, but it's so close and there's going to be so much movement. College football obviously this week, but in NFL, like 5 games left, there's so much that can still happen. Only a couple teams have been eliminated at this point. The Bengals are back to life. Like there's so much that's going to change. You got to appreciate it because you only get 17 a year.
We're at that must-win stage, I feel like, for a lot of teams. Chiefs, Lions.
And then with college football too, I mean, one thing I love about this time of year for college football is you can watch all the big games and really put your undivided attention into each of the games. Like you're not, don't get me wrong, I love the multi-view watching the 4 games at once, but it's like every game I'm just locked in, or maybe it's one, maybe I'm watching 2 games, and
Yeah.
realistically, unfortunately, this happens every year where it'll be like the 2 blowout games are in the night slate, and then the 2 close games are at the same time. But in a perfect world, you get the 1 close game in each slate.
For the most part, like the big games of the weekend, like the big playoff bracket implication games, they're all staggered start times, with the exception of Big Ten and ACC. But most of us are going to be watching the Big Ten because that's an unbelievable game.
Is it?
I mean, yes.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, it's the 2 best teams thus far in the country playing each other.
Potentially.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not 100% bought in on Indiana.
I'm not either.
Gonna know after this week. I think they're better than last year. That's a fact.
Yeah, but so is Ohio State. Somehow.
No, but here's what I'm saying though. Indiana could still be a really, really good football team and lose to Ohio State. And Ohio State could just be better.
Right.
But depending how Indiana matches up in that game will tell me how good Indiana is. Because I just don't know how they don't have that really marquee win. I mean, they had the Oregon win where the score didn't really match the game. But other than that, I don't really have anything that's like,
I mean, clearly Vegas believes, like, to an extent at least, the line's only 4.5, I think.
Fernando Mendoza pretty much, I'm going to say, winning the Heisman at this point.
Do you think? I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, it just should be Jeremiah. If not for Jadarian Price, like, stealing half of his carries, Jeremiah Love would be the Heisman.
Yeah, I mean,
he's the best player. Well,
I feel like if Mendoza wins, like when you look at other quarterbacks who have won it, his stats are just significantly worse. And I know that they've run up the score on a lot of opponents, but you can't help but ignore it.
listen, I mean, Ohio State only favored by 4.5. Clearly, Indiana is a good team in the eyes of Vegas. I think this is, to me at least, this is the game. Well, it's one of the 2 games of the weekend.
What do you think if Diego Pavia has an insane bowl game somewhere and absolutely pops off?
Bowl games don't count. Bowl games don't count.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he got himself an invite, and he should look at that, obviously, as, like, a success, but...
He's top 3.
I mean, yeah, but that's not... He doesn't have a chance of winning it.
Is he top 3?
He's 2.
Is he really?
After last week, that's why I said that, because after Tennessee, he went off versus Tennessee.
Yeah.
He moved up, I think, and Julian Sands number 1, or at least on a lot of books I'm seeing.
That's what I thought. And then you said, what's his name? Mendoza.
And then Mendoza, and those 3 are all very tight, and then there is a cliff before Jeremiah Love.
So, I mean, Diego Pavia could win.
He could win. He could absolutely win.
He could.
But what has to happen is Fernando Mendoza and Julian Sand have to have atrocious games, like 3 picks apiece.
Yeah, but the voting committees sometimes, I'm just looking at, these odds have changed so much since I last looked. Knowing like
So
the
since
voting
Pavia
committees
doesn't
like,
have another game though.
No, Pavia's done.
I mean, he's got the bowl game, which he'll definitely play in, but that won't count towards Heisman.
But then, Sayan and Mendoza's, I guess their championship games count.
Yeah, but playoff games I don't think would.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it gives them another chance to separate.
I could see, honestly, now thinking about it, I could see Pavia plus the Vandy story plus like his personality almost winning the like RG3-esque, like not the best numbers in my opinion, not the best player, but just caught on at the right time, good story, senior, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, but if Mendoza or Sand has an unreal game on Saturday, they're
I think
winning.
you gotta give it to him. Yeah,
If one of those guys throws for like 404 touchdowns, Heisman.
Yeah, wow. I didn't
Well, why
realize
don't
it
we
was
get
this
into
close.
some of those games?
Yeah, so I had a thought, and if you're new here, typically we'll go through the slate and we'll each talk about our top 3 favorite games. I feel like there's like 6, maybe 5 or 6 good games. What if we just discuss those, unless y'all have sneaky gems?
That's kind of, I didn't even pick out top 3 games, so.
I just did the ones with playoff implications. However, before we jump into the real games, have y'all heard about this Mountain West Championship stuff?
No.
So the Mountain West Championship is being played between UNLV and Boise State. But at the end of the season, there was 4 teams with the same overall record and same conference record, and none of them played each other, so there was no tiebreakers. So the way they decided the teams that were going to play was they took a composite ranking of the 4 like main computer ranking systems, and the teams with the highest composite across the 4 ranking systems got the bids. So like New Mexico and San Diego State just get shafted. What? It was the teams.
What were the rankings?
Oh, I don't. It was like not the rankings, not AP rankings. It was like an efficiency ranking, a KPI, strength of schedule, and sports source, whatever that means. So they weren't like AP coaches poll. They were computer systems. But just do a coin flip. I can live with the coin flip. I can't live
What
with
if
the
the playoff
arbitrary
system adopts
opinions.
it and fulfills Evan's best 12 team desire? Because technically, if you broke it down by a computer,
But that's just
you get the
BCS
12
again.
best teams.
That's just the BCS era again,
Yeah.
which a lot of people are calling for a return of. And I just thought that was interesting. Why don't we start on, is it Friday? Yeah, Friday with the one game that really matters. North Texas versus Tulane. Winner is going to get the American Auto bid. These are just fun, high-scoring teams.
Do we
Are
know
both the coaches gone?
Yeah, are they
Yes,
coaching? Does
but
anyone
yeah,
know?
they are coaching.
Okay.
All the
okay.
all the smaller schools are allowing their coaches to like continue through the postseason. Like JMU is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
As they should.
This could be a shootout.
Oh, yeah.
I have
My
I
immediate
have
thought is
Tulane
Tulane.
here. I love
Yeah.
Tulane here. I love Tulane here.
It's basically a home game for Tulane as well because they play in New Orleans. I hope North Texas wins just because I think they're more fun, but it's a home game
I hate
for Tulane.
Denton. Mountain Denton.
That's fair, I guess.
Tulane's been hot, right?
I mean, both really have. The American's been fun, but I am excited that the G5 auto bid is going to be one of these 2 teams. I think that from the G5, like I guess total or all the teams that could have made it, these are the 2 best that I guess would qualify, to me at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be a nice one to like kick off the weekend.
It's the little Friday taster. You know, you want to take it
Yeah.
easy Friday night because you got a big Saturday.
Should
just
be
out
a
and
good
about.
game.
Yeah,
I'm betting the over.
Oh,
I don't even
big
know what
time.
it is, but I'm betting.
Big time.
I'm betting the
We'll-
over. Don't even
we'll
go
get
look
to
at
that.
it.
We'll get to that. Saturday is of the 5 games, there's only one that I definitely won't be paying attention to. Let's start off with Evans Darlings, the Big 12 championship. Ev, I'll let you kick things off because you've been the Texas Tech rider.
Listen, you saw it once. You're going to see it again. Texas Tech knows how to party. They're going to show up in the stands and on the field. Texas Tech by 1,000,000. Fuck BYU. Don't let BYU in this playoff. Do not let that happen.
I agree. I'm done watching BYU, but if they win, like,
I would kind of
don't
love
let
it for
them
the
win.
drama. I would kind of love it for
Yeah,
the
I
drama.
kind of want it for the.
But I want Texas Tech to win. I heard people start talking about this. Is Texas Tech a legit national championship contender? We're going to find out in this game. We're going to find out. If they win by 25, 30 points, they're a national championship contender. Anything under 20, no chance.
It's tough.
That's my take.
It's tough for me to get on that like train. I think they're a national title like participant is their ceiling. They're not one of the 2 teams I could see beating Ohio State. So to me they don't actually have a chance of winning it, but they do have a chance of getting to the final as long as they don't play Ohio State.
What if Ohio State loses before that?
Well,
Listen,
that would be
I
great.
kind of
be
like
so cool
BYU
if
to
Texas Tech
cover
win.
here.
I agree, Chuck. I kind of like that
It's
as well.
a lot of points for a BYU team, and they already lost to them by like 20 points earlier in the season. I feel like it's hard to beat a team twice like that. I could see BYU, for everything that they got to play for, just kind of hanging around in this a little bit. And then I don't know if they win, but I like that amount of points.
It feels like a lot
Texas
of points.
Texas Tech, like I said 30 seconds ago, if they win by 20, they're a national championship contender. If they cover this game, you can talk about it a little bit. They win by 20, they're a national championship contender.
It's their defense that's.
See, my thing with that
They
statement
shut
is
down BYU.
I hear you. My thing with that like statement, I guess, like that line of delineation, I just don't believe in BYU all that much. Like, so that's not as impressive to me as like it sounds on paper. I do agree though, Chuck. I do think that BYU can cover this game just because it's winning in, losing out, like backs fully against the wall.
But I'm more so saying it's like a statement win. It's not necessarily like
I agree.
Oh,
I agree.
You beat BYU. Like if you just go out there and just kick the shit out of BYU, no matter who the team is,
Yeah.
just to show up on conference championship weekend and just have a really really good game. I think that kind of makes you, and how the resumes looked, makes you a championship contender. Again, I am terrified of Ohio State. Like
Dude, they're. Yeah, I just don't.
fucking
I don't know who's beating State. Let's go ahead and skip over Miami versus Western Michigan, unless you have anything else on BYU Texas Tech. Georgia Bama.
Let's move into the big dogs.
Georgia Bama. So for whatever reason, Kirby has just had a Georgia problem his whole time or had a Bama problem, excuse me, his whole time at Georgia. Kalen DeBoer has had his doubters, but he seems to have Georgia figured out. This is my favorite game of the weekend, I think, actually, now that I think about it.
It's 100% the best game of the weekend. SEC bias 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put it this way. This game is going to be a good game. I'm almost going to guarantee this is going to be a good game. The game that has the highest ceiling, we'll dive into that in a second, is Ohio State Indiana. That game has the highest ceiling for best possible game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I for whatever reason, I just don't feel. I feel like that's going to end up being a 10-point win somewhere, 7 or 10 points. It's not going to be like a last-second touchdown drive to like you're down 4, you win by 3 type thing.
It'll be close, but
Bama,
I think it'll be close but comfortable.
yeah, exactly. Like it's a 7 or 10-point win. Like it's not. Georgia Bama is going to be an incredible game, and there's one player who's going to decide this football game. Gunnar Stockton.
Really?
Gunnar Stockton is going to have to either have a great game. He's going to have to play above his usual performance. He's going to have one of his good games. A little bit above his average game. And Georgia wins this game. I don't think that happens. I got Bama in this one.
Are we 100% sure that if Bama loses this game, that they are still going to be in the playoffs?
So I was just going to ask that same question.
It's tough.
I'm looking at the bracket again now. They're at 9. So like if they lose,
yeah.
and like so let's say Bama loses, BYU wins.
No, they're still in. They're at 9.
But let me finish. BYU wins, Virginia wins. Is Bama the sacrificial lamb? Do they keep Bama over Notre Dame?
Well, who's 10?
Notre Dame.
Then Notre Dame's out. Notre Dame's the sacrificial lamb.
That would be a good way to quell the Notre Dame Miami like potential issues. Just keep them both out.
I don't think there's a world where Bama doesn't get in unless they lose by like 70.
I feel like you can't get punished for going to the championship, right?
Yeah.
And losing to an 11-1 team. But can you get punished enough? But for those of you, for those around you, sneak in.
That's what I'm saying. Like if they lose that game, and then BYU and Virginia win, they both are going to get automatic bids for winning the conference championship. And then you're looking at like, do they drop Texas Tech all the way out to keep Bama in? Like, do they Florida State Ole Miss? Like,
no. Texas Tech is in. Texas Tech is in. That
I agree. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to the brands and the arguments at the end of the day,
it doesn't even matter if Virginia wins. It doesn't really matter. That doesn't affect Bama. It's BYU.
I don't know, man. There's only so many spots.
It doesn't matter because even if Virginia loses, then another team takes Virginia's spot, so it doesn't matter.
Right, but if Virginia wins, they'll get the automatic bid for the ACC over.
I know.
Yeah,
but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. There's still 5 automatic bids. 2 of them are going to be outside the top 12. It doesn't matter. So Virginia does not matter for Bama. It does not matter. The only game that matters for Bama is BYU. BYU winning is the. I promise you, I'm right on this. I don't want to think about it. Listen, if Virginia doesn't get in, another team has to get in for Virginia's spot anyways. So Virginia winning doesn't really matter. There's 2 spots that are going to get taken up.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So like Virginia, let's say Virginia loses, then it's going to be JMU. It's a 1-for-1 swap. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So if BYU is the issue. If BYU wins, that's the only way Bama could potentially be out.
And what if Bama loses this game like 34-14?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, Notre Dame is a huge Texas Tech fan this weekend. But
Oh, yeah.
Because Bama controls their fate. Notre Dame's just sitting there.
And they're not in a comfortable spot. 10 is not.
No.
Yeah.
There's also a crazy world where someone could be like, oh, let's say, I mean, I don't know how this would happen, but I mean, there's arguments like, I think Oklahoma's in regardless right now, but I mean, there's some people who'd be like, I don't actually, I guess they couldn't switch now at this point. They couldn't flip-flop them Notre Dame.
I don't think Oklahoma is a top 12 team, but their resume says they've earned their spot.
Yeah,
and like
you can't. Yeah. Compared to like a Vanderbilt, you can't keep Oklahoma out.
No.
And then like back on that from the review show, the Miami Notre Dame contention, the committee has pretty much said what they're going to do because neither of those teams play another game before the playoff is finalized. So they've kind of already put their line in the sand.
It's already been established.
Yeah.
It's basically Notre Dame or BYU or Alabama. It's like those are the 3 bubble teams right now.
Right.
You're getting two of them.
And Miami's out regardless.
Yeah, Miami's out. Vanderbilt's
based
out.
on based on this bracket, it seems that they don't have a shot.
Seems flawed.
Yeah, so Georgia, Alabama, I think this game's going to be awesome. I do think Georgia, I think Kirby gets over the DeBoer problem. This game is just going to be fun. It's just going to be awesome.
They usually are. Bama-Georgia games are fantastic.
Indiana OSU.
Yeah. I've looked at this game 100 different ways. I've looked at like quarter lines, quarter spreads, like first half spreads. I just can't get myself to believe that anyone can beat Ohio State. Like I don't think we've seen the best Ohio State yet either.
They looked pretty dominant last week.
I know, that's the scary part.
I want Indiana to win this game so fucking bad.
I do too.
I am not betting this game. I will be abstaining.
I kind of like the over.
I'm gonna bet this game. Dude, I don't know, man. Ohio State's defense is just so good. 8:00.
What time?
8 Eastern.
Hey, Indiana's offense is.
I know, but dude,
pretty dang good.
Ohio State's I don't know. I'm taking Ohio State with the points. Until they
I
prove
didn't say
me
don't
wrong.
take Ohio State. I said take the over.
No, I know.
I think
That
they'll
was
blast each other.
in reference to Evan. Ohio State.
I can't.
Yeah. This will be the first Ohio State game that I won't be betting the opponent team total under though. I think it's like 21, 22. I don't want to bet an under in this game. So I'm just going to take Ohio State and move on.
I want Fernando Mendoza to come out in this game and just have a career day. Just silence Ohio State. Silence them. Just perfect. I want him to be perfect.
See, I like I was mentioning, I entertained the Indiana first quarter money line. Because I think they like get after it early. I just think Ohio State bends on them. And it's also just
I want a Johnny Manziel versus Alabama his freshman year game from Fernando Mendoza. That's what I want. I want one of those games that you talk about 20 years later. Just from just one guy, just unreal play.
Yeah, that's
what I'm hoping for.
It'd be cool. I just don't see it. And like honestly, if Ohio State does lose this game, I'm gonna double down on their national championship like futures.
You think they repeat last year?
I do. They're just so much better than every other team. Like,
if they lose this, do you think they drop out of the top 4 though?
No.
Or do you think they keep them in? Yeah,
No.
right. That's what I thought.
I could see Indiana dropping. I don't think they will, but I could see that. I don't see Ohio State dropping out of the top 4.
Unless they get their asses kicked.
It's true. That's true.
Or if Texas Tech
Could
play
you
like a
imagine
bad
Indiana
win.
wins this game like 24-3? Just Indiana just kicks the shit out of them.
That would be.
I also don't. I can't imagine that happening with Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate catching passes, but
Yeah, I can live with betting Ohio State and Indiana has the game of their life. I can't live with Indiana money line and just like Ohio State doing exactly what I expected to do.
yeah, like I said, I can't bet Ohio State. I refuse to do it, so I will be abstaining.
Oh, just because Ohio?
I just fucking hate Ohio State. I despise Ohio State and Ohio. Ohio's the worst place in the world, but I don't like Ohio State either.
Fair enough.
This one feels like more of a coin flip than Georgia Alabama to me.
Who do you have in Georgia Alabama, Charlie?
I think Georgia's gonna beat the brakes off of them. I don't know. The way Alabama's been playing, like I feel like they're gonna get figured out a little bit, and
See,
Georgia's just looked like such a complete team.
That's exactly why I have Bama in this game. Exactly why.
Bama struggling with Auburn made me have more confidence in Bama for this game.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Patriots thing where I'm just like they just find ways to win, and this is a big game for them.
I guess they do have. Yeah.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, last game of the night is no. I think I know where you're going. It's maybe the most exciting game on the board. Who knows?
The funniest for sure. Charlie and I will be at this game. My pops, as we've talked about several times, coaches for Duke. So the game's in Charlotte. We're going to go down the road. It's going to be shitty weather and cold, but I think Duke wins, and I don't think the ACC is in the playoff. Sorry.
Is there no possible chance that Duke gets in?
No.
Is that
zero?
No.
It's
Zero.
impossible.
Like you would have to. Jamie would have to
Actually,
lose. If Jamie
impossible.
lost. If Jamie lost the Sun Belt.
Duke's probably in.
Yeah. and that would piss
Well, who is-
everybody off. Jamie's
Virginia is like a
they're like a
23.5 point
yeah.
spread over Troy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just dumb. This is just dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like that's the problem. Like if Duke or Troy gets in, like it's like, what are we doing here?
Well, Troy won't get in. There's no path for them. But like, yeah, dude, the Sun Belt usually is pretty good and competitive, but this year was not their best year. Real quick, let's just go through. Just pick a money line. Who do you have? North Texas, Tulane.
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 I have North Texas. BYU, Texas Tech. Texas Tech is
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. Reluctantly.
Georgia, Bama.
Bama.
Georgia.
I think I'm also on Georgia. Ohio State, Indiana.
Indiana.
Ohio State.
Ohio State. And then Duke, Virginia.
Virginia.
Duke.
Duke.
Let's go, Duke.
Parlay that, boys. Let's see. Oh, yeah, best bets. Want to just go right in? There's not that many games to talk about.
Yeah. Let's do best bet. And maybe, do we want to do dogs this week or?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Kick
Who
us
wants to
off,
kick
Chuck.
us off?
Why don't you kick us off? Best bet. Let me just get the notes ready.
Yeah, best bet. I'm gonna go Ohio State, Indiana over 47.5. And dog. Who else but the Duke Blue Devils?
Jesus. All right. So what was your best bet? I was writing it down.
Ohio State over. Ohio, Indiana over.
What do you have that number at?
47.5.
And then Duke money line. Love it. Ev.
You know what? I'm gonna ride with my boys. Give me Texas Tech minus 13.5 is my best bet.
I have it at 12. If you want the 12.5.
Yeah, I'll take 12.5.
And what about your dog?
Can I take Bama?
Oh yeah.
It's 2.5, but it's championship
fine. There's
weekend,
not that
so
many
I
games.
think. Okay.
All
I think
right.
Tulane is also 2.5.
That's fine. And then I'm gonna take. Oh shit. I'm gonna take OSU minus 4.5. I can live with that. They're just the best team in the country.
I have it at minus 4, but I mean, you lose pushes for us, so.
I got -4 as well.
Okay. Well,
You're right, it doesn't
-4,
matter.
lose push. And then my dog, I'm actually gonna go to that Mountain West chaos and take UNLV money line. I don't think Boise State's any good.
I saw that.
I don't bet Boise State games anymore, so.
What say y'all for the parlay?
I'm gonna throw on my over. I think Ohio State, Indiana's gonna be an awesome game. And I think even if Indiana's held to 14, Ohio State then scores like 30.
It's not a big number. Ed, what about you?
Ty Simpson, 2+ touchdown passes.
All right. And then I'm also going to take an over 66.5 in Tulane and North Texas.
All right, points.
Yeah, I'm also going to take a little taster. North Texas team total over 34. They haven't scored like less than 35 all season. I don't know why that number is where it is. Anything else on college football, boys? It's the last real week of the season. It's set up perfectly to like you said, Ev, just really sit down and enjoy each game.
Yeah, I unfortunately will
one.
not be able to do that this weekend, which kind of pisses me off. So, but got to visit the girlfriend and her friends are not big college football fans, so we'll see how that goes.
That's
Just
a tough.
pull up the weather app on your phone.
Well, it's like we'll be at bars, so like at least the games will be on. But like, it's my first time like really hanging out with the friends, so we'll We'll see how that goes. The first time
Probably
want
want to be a little present for that one.
Yeah, the first time they met me, we were at the South Carolina bar for the LSU game. I was definitely not attentive. So,
and it's a birthday too, right? So yeah, you got to be locked in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I nailed the birthday gifts, so we're good.
Should we cruise to the NFL?
Yeah, this is honestly a incredible NFL slate, just from a implication standpoint.
It's geared up, yeah.
And
it's getting to the witching hour.
And it kicks off on Thursday. Opens up the great slate with a really important game. Do y'all want to talk your teams first? Or do you want to talk some of the schedule?
We both have bye weeks.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let me just Colts. Things are going poorly. Lost 3 of last 4. Division lead. The Jags keep winning even though they don't look very good. I don't know what was going on in Houston the first couple weeks because that team is terrifying. The defense is unbelievable. We're 0-10 in our last 10 attempts in Jacksonville. So, yeah. And then the defense has played 150 snaps. Yeah, defense has played 150 snaps in the last 2 games. So we gotta get them off the field and get them some rest. Yeah, the bare minimum going forward is you got to win 2 of the last 3 division games and split the NFC West games to have a shot at the playoffs. If the Colts don't win this game, the season's over, just based on who they have left and kind of how the schedules line up. I do think they win this game, though. So I guess that's really all I have on this game.
All I have on this game is my best bet is the Colts -1.5.
I hate to say it, but I'm also on the Colts for this one. I feel like they have a chance to pull it out for sure. Hey, those streaks are made to be broken, and man, looking at the division, this is huge.
Dude, it's massive, especially because
this is absolutely huge.
We can go ahead and jump into another game. The Texans had the Chiefs on Sunday night too, so another huge game. If the Texans lose, that's big for the NFC South.
I love Kansas City in this spot.
I want to, but they can't keep getting away with this.
No, this is like they lose, we're done. The Chiefs are banned, but I just don't think they do. It's an elimination game in Kansas City versus a hot Texans team, and it's just classic. It's just gonna be classic Chiefs.
I want to agree, but that's what I thought on Thanksgiving, and they just looked horrible.
Cowboys are too hot right now. Cowboys are so hot.
So are the Texans.
Yeah, but it's in Kansas City.
I mean, I don't know. I'm staying away from this game. The Chiefs. This should be a spot where the Chiefs win because they have to win this game to stay alive. But the Texans' defense is just so dominant right now.
Yeah, this league has just been so streaky all season, though, that it's that's the same reason I like the Colts. It's because they've been super down, and now they have a perfect opportunity to win a massive game and turn things around. I think they wisen up a little bit and realize that their entire game plan only works around Jonathan Taylor when he has a good game, and I think they just really get some better concepts going for him versus defense. But I think this game also comes down to Jacoby Myers because he has been incredible for the Jags of late. So
yeah,
if
he's
they can
really
get him
helped.
going.
Yeah, he's helped fill the Travis Hunter hole. Brian Thomas is still nowhere to be found.
Yeah, but you can bottle up Trevor, and then, like I said, then it's just a matter of getting Taylor going. Because if he goes for 150 yards, 1 touchdown, I think they easily win this game.
I agree, but just like the Colts know they have to do that to be they're at their best when they do that. Every other team knows that too. You know what I mean?
Trevor's good for at least 2 interceptions in this one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fuck Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, this is you have to. It's been long enough. It's been 10 years. You got to win this game. That's it. Any other game have anyone's eye?
Sunday night, or sorry, I think it's Monday night. Yeah, Eagles Chargers in LA. Both 8-4, both massive games for them. Chargers are 3-point underdogs.
I love the Eagles here, unfortunately. I just think the Chargers are too banged up, and the Eagles need a bounce-back win.
Boone? Oh, I think we lost him.
No, sorry. I'm talking to Kristen about dinner. This is the exact... I did not tell her we were recording twice today, so that's on me. This game is the exact same way I feel about the Chiefs. Like, the Eagles, everything in me tells, like, Eagles have to win this game. The Chargers have both their tackles hurt, and Herbert is, like, got a broken hand or like, had hand surgery. I can't believe in the Eagles anymore. They just look terrible. I think the Eagles win. I'm not betting this game, though. If the Chargers have to, they have to keep winning to keep their playoff spot, too.
Yeah.
It's a fucking tough division.
That and, the AFC is... The AFC under the Patriots is so one game changes everything.
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of tough divisions, there's another one with a huge amount of implication around it, and that is Steelers versus Ravens in Baltimore.
It's not a tough
Steelers
division.
are a 6-point. It's close.
Yeah, it's a close
fair.
division.
But
I'm not gonna lie,
they're both 6-6, so this is it's the same thing as that Colts Jags game.
Yeah, but the only difference here is the AFC South, outside of maybe the Texans, just because their start, the Colts and Jags they can still make a wild card spot. The AFC North, you have to win the division. You're not getting a wild card spot.
Um,
It's like the South or the NFC
Could you
South.
imagine if the Bengals made the playoffs? Could you imagine that?
I don't think it's
It'd be
impossible.
my favorite thing in the world. It'd be my favorite thing in the world.
What's the future on that?
I mean, they have to beat the. I think they have to win out. I think is
Oh,
realistic.
it's plus 765. It's not impossible.
What's their schedule
No,
look like?
you got the Bills this weekend. And I don't know what they have after that.
They have dominated the Bills with Burrow. Then you have the Ravens. You just beat at the Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns. So
Wow.
if you get through Buffalo and Baltimore, it's not impossible.
It's not. And the Steelers are going to drop some games.
Yeah, I don't want to see the Steelers in the playoffs. They just aren't enjoyable. However, I do like the Steelers as my dog potentially this week.
I want to play the Steelers in the playoffs. I want to play them.
Yeah, I mean I don't want to watch it.
I think this is a very interesting point in time for the Steelers because their head coach, Mike Tomlin, is officially on the hot seat. Renegade was booed. So I don't know if he's going to be around next year, but I feel like this is a big string of games for him.
But that's exactly why I love the Steelers.
Yeah.
Tomlin is a dog. There's a lot of shit going on. Tomlin he doesn't go under 500. And the Ravens just look terrible, dude. I don't know what's going on with
That's the thing.
Lamar.
Yeah. It's like it's flip-flopped this season. Started off with him so hot and everyone else sucking, and now he's the one failing them.
He looks. I don't even know. It's not the same scared look that Daniel Jones has, but he just looks like he doesn't know what when he drops back what to do. And I don't know, man. I don't have any faith in the Ravens. Terrible Super Bowl pick. I think the Steelers win this game, but whoever loses this game, I think is probably out. Just with 5 games left to go, I don't know.
Not really.
Yeah.
Well, not mathematically, just vibes wise, in my perspective.
I get what you're saying, but that division's so bad that the vibes are down across the board. I just can't.
I don't know, man. I think the Bengals vibes are pretty high right now. I think they see the other two teams that are above them.
Talk to me on Monday about that.
Yeah.
If they beat the Bills, I think the Bengals make the playoffs. I think that's a pretty good take. Like I would be pretty like I bet that number jumps like plus 300. That maybe it should plus 4 something, maybe plus 300 something.
Yeah, I hope the Bengals can pull this off. It'd be awesome.
I mean, Joe Burrow looked awesome. There is another game with mathematical implications, and that game is tomorrow night. Lions Cowboys in Dallas. This one's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited for this matchup.
I think it's not going to be a good game.
Really?
How so?
Explain.
I just feel like one of these teams, like, maybe I'm wrong. I just have a weird feeling the Cowboys are going to shit the bed in this game. They're so hot right now. I think they're just going to drop the ball, and the Lions are going to recover and just have a great game. Or I could also see the current trend continuing, and the Cowboys just kick the shit out of the Lions, and the Lions just lay another egg.
Lions they might be without St. Brown as well, which could be huge.
So I don't know. For whatever reason, I just don't. I just, for whatever reason, I just don't think this game's gonna be close.
It's in Detroit though, which is that.
I thought it was in Dallas.
I'm just betting on the home team in this one.
Yeah, you're right. That changes a lot.
I also think that the Cowboys can lose this game just based on how the Eagles are playing and still like be alive in that division, whereas the NFC North is just so good right now.
I mean, how crazy is it though that if the Cowboys do win, they go to 7-5. The Eagles, if they lose to the Chargers on Monday night, they're a game back.
Half game, 7-5-1.
Oh yeah.
It's a good way to start off the slate on Thursday. I'm excited for this game. I can totally see what you're saying, Ev. I think it's at least a good first half. I think there's gonna be points.
I could see a good first half. I just don't think it's gonna end up being a good game.
But I could see me taking the over and it be more than on track in the first half, and then just like the Cowboys lay an egg in the second. But
that Lions secondary,
dude, it is
has looked pretty attackable at times this season, and I'm just thinking of how good that Cowboys receiving core is playing, and I kind of like the Cowboys in this one, to be honest. But the fact that it is in Detroit does scare me.
I mean, both, and it's also like backs against the wall for both teams. Like both teams really can't afford a loss this late in the season.
I don't know what the Cowboys have done, but lately it just feels like they figured it out. Like their defense is playing well, and at the start of the season it was bottom 5. Like and again, it goes with my theme of like the NFL just doesn't make sense this year. But
they had a like couple players I know get back off injury. Like Deron Bland has been back and he's been really good.
Bringing in Quinnen Williams as well has been like massive.
Dude, yeah, Quinnen Williams has been a beast.
They also had that guy that killed himself, so that gives him team momentum. You know, rally around that.
Yeah, and
unfortunately, tragedy breeds camaraderie.
And listen, Dak is a dork. I think we can all agree on that for the most part. But he's playing awesome right now. Like,
dude, no one's stopping them right now.
Unbelievable football.
They might be a top 5 offense right now. Like the way they're playing, it's ridiculous.
They definitely have
arguably the best receiver in the league.
They probably have 2 of the top 5.
Yeah. Well, hey,
I mean, CD Lamb's incredible.
He's had so many drops. The last few weeks he's kind of been shaky, but yeah.
There is one more game I think we got to touch on before we get into our picks, and that is the 9-3 Chicago Bears. Is that right? 9-3 NFC North leading Chicago Bears going to Lambeau.
Crazy, I think.
So Packers have a 7-point spread in this one, which kind of surprised me a little bit.
Yeah.
And I have another survivor pool. We'll get into our survivor pick here in a little bit. But I have Green Bay available. I don't really have any other teams available. I'm considering pulling that trigger, but I don't think I can. I honestly think I'm going... We can talk about that once we get to our survivor pool, but I just can't trust betting against the Bears right now. The Bears are due for a collapse. Like the Bears, this is a classic Bears season where they're going to do really well, and then at some point it's just going to implode Like they're gonna get hope, and then it's just gonna implode. That's just how Bears fandom is.
Yeah,
I think
this
a
is
Bears
another-
fan might be the worst type of fan. That might be the worst possible fandom.
I don't know, man. Vikings is tough.
9.
No,
This is
see,
honestly
the
a
Bears
classic
worse.
spot. I agree. This is a classic letdown spot. However, that's a lot of points for a Bears offense that has looked very good. I think the Packers win this, and the Bears cover.
I've got Packers in cover. I think this is just a Bears can't do it in Lambeau. The boogeyman's back. The Packers looked awesome offensively last week or on Thanksgiving.
Packers are frauds.
Yeah, but I don't know that I think the Bears aren't either. Like, I think both could be frauds.
I agree with what you're saying, but I wouldn't say the Packers' offense looking good last week means the offense can continue to look good. That's just not. They're so inconsistent.
I agree with that, but
okay.
I've watched this movie before. It's kind of where I'm at.
If they still had Kraft,
I'm
that
on Green Bay in
offense
this one.
would
I'm on
be-
Green Bay in this one. But
Dude, Kraft is still like the number 5 or 6 fantasy tight end, and he's been
he
out
was
for like
so
4
hot
weeks.
when he went out. Yeah.
That's like last year I had a future on Aiden Hutchinson to win Depoy, and he got hurt in week like 5. In week 13, he was still in the top 5 in sacks. It's crazy. But yeah, I think the rest of these games are kind of nothing burgers. If we want to just go ahead and jump into our picks.
Yeah,
I know it's been a long night for the boys.
Let's get through the picks.
Who wants to kick things off?
Yeah.
as I
Let's hear it,
mentioned,
Evan.
my best bet is going to be the Colts minus 1.5.
All right. Chuck, why don't you go next?
My best bet's gonna be Chiefs minus 3.
Chuck lives or dies by the Chiefs.
I just think it's time, Texans.
Listen, I hope so because I need them to take a loss somewhere. I'm gonna go with the Rams minus 7.5. I don't think the Cardinals are good, and the Rams are gonna be pissed off.
All right, Boo, bring us back around.
Let's see what I have written down here. I'm gonna take the Steelers money line. I don't think they're a good team, but I don't think they're playing a good team, and it just Mike Tomlin as an underdog feels like this is a spot he wins. I don't feel good about it or confident in it, but I feel like this is a spot he does his voodoo magic Mike Tomlin stuff.
Yeah, that's valid.
I got no comment on this game. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm going against the group here. Give me Texans money line. Put the Chiefs in a fucking coffin.
They are in
there's
a
an-
coffin.
I think it's very likely, honestly.
There's a new bandwagon. There's a new fandom back in town. The sheriff's back.
Their defense has looked stunning, but Patrick Mahomes back against the wall in Kansas City. I sound like what's his face?
I would actually be more on the Chiefs if it
what's
wasn't in
his
Kansas City.
What's that guy's
Tony
name?
Romo?
Tony Romo, yeah.
Tony
I was
Romo.
I was thinking of the guy, the Fox show with Coward, long hair now. He's a total fucking dweebo. Can't remember his name. So terrible takes from me. But Chuck, your dog.
Yeah, my dog is gonna be tomorrow night. The Dallas Cowboys are gonna roll into Detroit, and the Lions are gonna score a lot of points. They're gonna score at least 24 points, but the Cowboys are gonna score more. They're going to put up at least 31 against a Lions defense that I don't know why people think that it's good this year, but it's not. As Jameis Winston pointed out. And the Cowboys are going to win outright. Give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, you as an NFL linebacker, you can't get shook in the open field by Jameis, Randy Moss, Winston, and me consider you a real serious organization. They just Dan Campbell, coordinator merchant? I don't know. Chuck,
And
send
they've
us
been
back up.
dying by fourth. They've been dying by the fourth,
Dude.
going for it on fourth down.
he's just doing this now
does.
for his shtick. I swear, like, just sometimes kick the game against the Packers. I guess they're down 10, and he goes for it on fourth. You need a field goal at some point, anyways. Like, I get it, it's your thing, but like,
They've statistically lost 4 games this season out of the 5 that they've lost. And if they would have just kicked the field goals, they would have won them.
dude, I said it at the hypothetical game in Aggie Land. Like, nothing kills momentum like getting stopped on fourth down.
Yeah.
Chuck, you want to send us back with the lay?
Yeah. My best bet this week is
You just gave us-
probably still going to be the because you like the Texans, Evan. So if you guys have one, honestly, I'm spinning right now.
I've got mine loaded. Stafford 2+ touchdowns, or 2.5. Sorry, over 2.5. So 3+.
Similar boat. Give me Dak Prescott 3 touchdowns.
3.
Points.
All right. Honestly, give me Seahawks -7.
I like that. Bounce back. Falcons
With the
team.
Rams dropping a game.
The Falcons kind of scare me in this game, but I like the Seahawks bet. But I think this is a game where the Seahawks win by like 25, or the Falcons win. Just like a weird Falcons game.
Yeah.
But I lean
I've been
toward the
burned on the
Seahawks.
Falcons before.
Yeah, like the
Falcons.
I don't like the Falcons. They fuck me.
I think like they were
But I
riding
like
a
that
little
bet.
bit of the Kirk coming back high, and it's come back to earth moment.
And the under, what's his name, McDonald? Under the Seahawks, under their coach, are like perfect on the road.
Insane away.
Yeah. And I think JSN writes the shit from last week.
It was between them and the Broncos, but I just don't trust the Broncos.
No.
Frauds.
Like
No.
I don't trust them like I do the Seahawks. So we'll see.
Broncos are a perfect like middle of the fourth quarter live money line bet, but they hate covering spreads.
Mm-hmm.
I think that just leaves one order of business, boys. After a 3-hour show.
Survive and advance.
So here's the teams we've already picked: Chargers, Colts, Pats, Seahawks, Broncos.
Rams.
That's exactly where I went.
Or Bucks.
Dude, the Bucks just have not, like,
They're iffy.
yeah. and
I
this-
agree, but do you want to save the Rams?
I don't think we're in a position to save teams.
Yeah. I would rather
Okay, yeah.
stay alive than get shut.
No, it's bounce back. It's bounce back.
On this note, unrelated to our Survivor pool, listen, I'm in another Survivor pool. I'm between two. I kind of need to pick like an underdog this week. Not an underdog, but just like, not a good, easy win. So I'm right now between the Dolphins over the Jets or the Browns over the Titans. I'm leaning Dolphins over Jets, but thoughts?
I like the Browns. The Browns aren't even underdogs.
No. Neither of
And,
them are. Neither. They're both favored, but just like not like. I'm picking a bad team to win a game.
Yeah. You're
Like, I'm
trusting.
picking a
Yeah.
bad
Yeah.
team.
You're
I'm
putting your
trusting a
faith
bad
in bad.
team that
Yeah.
can fuck me. Yeah, sorry. Underdog was the wrong word.
At the end of the day, one of those teams has Myles Garrett. So that's
Yeah,
kind of
I
what
just-
mean.
I just
My
think
problem is,
like
I don't know about Shador Sanders. I just don't know, and that scares me.
if
Like,
yeah,
not
but-
the Titans suck so bad, they'll just run it down their throat, and the Titans are not going to get past that Browns defense. But like, I think the Jets can be like a weird team to play against.
Yeah,
and
the Jets-
Tua
the
can
Jets are
crumble.
okay. Alrighty. Appreciate it. Well, boys,
All
you
right,
guys have
boys.
anything else?
I had one little hypothetical just to end the show. I heard it on a podcast today. If there's one player that played for your team that didn't really pan out, but you'll till the day you die still say you believe in him, who would that player be? That make sense?
I have a fucked up answer.
Xavier Leggett right now.
Yeah, Lynn Bias doesn't count.
Oh no, I was gonna say Aaron Hernandez, but
Slightly different.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess he did kind of pan out, just not
Yeah,
continually.
yeah. We can also open the next week's show with this if y'all want some time to think. I know we've been on for like 3 hours, so.
Yeah. Let me.
Well, let's give an answer now, and then we can also, if we have a follow-up answer you thought about next week, just off the cuff here.
I mean, Sam Darnold comes to mind.
Yeah, or Baker.
Yeah.
I mean, Shaq Leonard, but he kind of panned out, even though he was ended early. Like I would stand on the hill that he was a future Hall of Famer the way he started.
Yeah.
Patriots got a long list.
Yeah, Patriots are just like we're so bad at drafting early round players. Like it's not where we get our picks.
Kelvin Benjamin.
No, I think he was Bills.
No, Panthers drafted him.
Oh, sorry, they were talking about Pats.
From FSU.
This is like kind of a crazy one, but I'll throw it out there. I, for whatever reason, always thought N'Keal Harry was going to be good. Like, I just kept thinking he was going to break through. Never lost faith in him.
Yeah.
And I know that's idiotic.
I could see that.
But.
Yeah, I don't know, boys, but I know I'm tired.
Other than that, Patriots draft picks are basically really good or they're just god-awful.
Mac Jones.
Yeah, we got to start getting to the draft some more.
Yeah, we'll definitely
I think
have some,
on that note.
Yeah, we'll have some updates on programming and stuff.
I'm going to change my answer on that. Mac Jones.
I just said that, yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Did not hear
you.
Good.
Yeah, we'll as football season comes to a close, we'll definitely have some programming updates, but it's been a long day. Boys, been fun, but it's time for dinner.
It's time for dinner.
All right, peace,
All
boys.
right, good
Great
show,
talking
guys.
to you.
See ya.
Catch you guys next week.
Later.
Bye.